So, did anyone else learn how to cook in the kitchen based on a point system? Or was that just me? My dad had a point system for the kitchen, and if I got to a certain level of points, then I would get to learn how to do something new, or I would get to help with something I wasn't previously allowed to help with, like using knives or the stove, because I was very little and I thought I could do a lot of things that I couldn't.
You think you can do these things, but you just can't, Nemo.
Or that weren't safe for me to do. I didn't realize until I was much older that my dad's point system turned out to be a lot like the game Whose Line Is It Anyway?
The show where everything's made up and the points don't matter.
Yeah. I would get points in obscene amounts, like when I did something really well, 200 points, 400 points, 500 points. And then if I did something like I didn't wash the dishes properly, I would lose points. And losing points was like the most horrifying thing I could think of. Which also explains probably a lot of like how I reacted to bad grades in schoolwork. We are going to make pasta today because pasta is a thing that my dad and I used to make a lot when I was a kid. And I never really thought of pasta as something that was like really difficult to make because we always made it together. Unfortunately, I can't have normal pasta anymore. So we're going to attempt to make gluten-free pasta today. I'm not just going to try to make gluten-free pasta. I'm going to try to make gluten-free ravioli. Am I avoiding starting because I'm nervous about the dough? Yes. First thing I'm going to do is not talk over me ripping things. That is incorrect. I will continue to do that. Decase this sausage. Tasty. Go over to the stove. Your thumbs go back that far? I've been told that's weird. That's a weird amount for your thumbs to go back. Is it hot? I'll just dump this in. If you're wondering how long it's been since we've used this, the rubber band has just dried to nothing. I guess I should plug it in and see if it works. Oh, God, it's on. I guess that answers that question. 2.5 cups gluten-free flour. 1, 2, 1 teaspoon salt. Oh my God, I'm almost out of salt. 6 large eggs. Things that working in a breakfast place are good for. 6 eggs. Ready? It's very sticky. The machine changed the noise slightly, so that made me nervous. Come on! Okay, we're gonna call that good. Sticky dough. My hands, they are a mess. It is too sticky. I don't know. Okay. It is gluten-free dough. It's not as elastic, so I am maybe just gonna use half. Maybe I should do half and half at a time. Okay, all right. It's definitely something in this roller. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this wider. Yeah, it should be able to get that wide. As you can see, it actually did split the dough there. Let's not be greedy. Let's try like this. We are making a huge old mess, but that's okay. This is just the test one because I haven't even made the filling yet and I think it's gonna dry out. But hypothetically, cheese. So delicious. Take. It's okay, don't worry, we got it. Got greedy, guys. Here. Blurp. Okay. Come on, gluten-free. Oh, well, maybe. Trash, it's trash. So I don't have a pasta ravioli noodle cutter. That is gonna take a lot of time. Instead, I will just What is this, a ravioli maker for ants? You could barely put any filling in here, Dad. I will blame him for this. That has no filling in it. Too much filling ruins everything. So, trash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have flour everywhere. Sorry, Ryan, I'll clean it up. Things I need to pay attention to. My camera battery turning off. So we're just gonna. Okay, all right. So we're just gently rolling instead of going buck wild like I did before. Just. Ready? Guys, I'm nervous. Like if we. Why I think the extra dough is the problem here. Ta-da! That is a lot better than the previous one, wouldn't you agree? Get out of here, extra dough. Guys, they're little cute little raviolis. Well, that one's potentially an opening hazard. But look at the rest of these little guys. Look at my pretty little raviolis. They look like pizza bites, and now I want pizza bites. I'll put these aside. I'm gonna make up the rest of them. Then we'll give them a try. This one has a pocket. It's a big sigh, Jane. What are you dreaming about over there? Me being done so that he can have some attention. Last one, last one. Josh! Tostinos. Salt my water. This watch pot has not fully come to a boil yet, but we're almost there. I think that's boiling. Let's do it. Aw. You know what? 5. 5 is good. Let's try 5. This one, that's going on a fun little dance over here. Ooh. It's clearly split open. I'm just gonna put them onto a plate here. So I'm just gonna make like just a little olive oil and garlic sauce for it.
I will one day figure out a less awkward way to film the end parts.
Guys, I made it. That's actually really good. I'm really impressed and I will continue to eat these. Yes. Okay. Pasta could be a little thinner. With how delicate the dough is, I think that would be hard, but like bigger pain in the ass to make. But this is on par with stuff that I've had in the store, so I'm gonna call that a win. Look, would I serve this to someone who can eat normal ravioli and be really proud of myself? Probably not. But as someone who can't have gluten, that was a pretty good ravioli. I'm gonna take some of this extra dough and I wanna try to do a thing. I saved an egg yolk from something else I was doing. If I didn't mess that up, we'll have one ravioli. But when we cut it, we'll have like a beautiful egg yolk. Feel like I just fucked that up. This is only for my amusement. Oh, it is way overcooked, I think. Womp womp. Something to strive for.